back again. It's the hood, hierarchy, mobcast, and y'all know the rules. If you want us to be all right, hit the like. If you care, hit that share. And if you own it, leave a comment. It's going down today. I got an interview that I've been waiting to do with my favorite actor. So I'm gonna roll the intro and then we gonna bring them in when I come back. Let's do it. Hood, hierarchy, mob every single episode, man, we gonna give them a little background.
I know how I feel because I've been through that 1,000 times. Lovely ghetto you, beautiful
ghetto you, sweet ghetto we made so much doing that. I started taking that money throwing the concerts. Hey. I'm happy to be here. So I say my favorite actor, but this dude is all around entertainer. He got an album with great features on it, great work. He in movies and he do a lot more. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring in Cedric Whoa Boy Collins in the building. What's going down, man? What's going down?
All right, man. Happy to be here, brother. Thanks for having me.
Man, I'm happy to have you here, man. And that's on the real. Hold on, wait, y'all. Give me 1 second. I forgot something important, y'all. Okay. So you done seen this show, so you know how we do this, man. You know, I'm gonna get into the entertainment side, but I want to get the background on you, man. So tell them where you're from.
Man, I was born in College Park, Georgia, but I moved to Chicago when I was 8 years old, 1988.
Oh.
You know, when I moved to Chicago, first and only neighborhood I'm from, Inglewood.
Had everybody from Inglewood that I get out here.
So shout out Inglewood, everybody, man.
I gotta ask about Georgia first, though. I can't just hop past College Park. I was actually just in College Park. I'm always out there. But when was the last? How often do you go back to the A? Do you be going back?
Man, I used to go every summer. Now I only go like when work permits me to. You know what I'm saying? If I'm working, you know, or you know, God forbid, family emergency, something like that. Right. But I don't go back too often. I be busy as hell, bro.
Right. That I know. So now Inglewood, where you from in Inglewood?
73rd and May.
73rd and May. Okay.
Yeah, but I've been all through Inglewood, man. Ever since I've been in Chicago, man. From 51st to 75th, all through Inglewood, man.
That's pretty dangerous, though. 73rd and May is pretty dangerous. I actually, the first time I ever seen a gang shooting, so to say, I was at Harold's on Racine right there. It was E.T. and Harold's.
E.T. right next to Harold's. Yeah, that was what 72nd and Racine.
Yeah, we was in the parking lot. Like they was letting it go. I was like, whoa, they was shooting. Clearly, the people from Racine is different from the people on May because they were shooting across the street at each other while we were sitting in the parking lot. I'm like, man, this is nuts.
Yeah, that's about right, man. It's about I want to say 4 different gangs in like the different corners of the intersection over there is all different gangs. So it was crazy. Cats I grew up with, man. Some was GD, some was Foe, some was Lord, So it was the moles. We was all in the sandbox. Was shooting at each other. It was crazy, man. Crazy days. That drive-by era was something serious.
So wow, so all of them was right there. Yeah,
Word
that
life.
that makes a lot of sense when you break it down like that. Um, so where you go to high school at?
I went to CVS
Oh, you went
all
to
4 years.
CVS?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I'm a Cavalier. Shout out all my Cavaliers, no matter what class you from.
yeah. My boy Psycho went to CVS too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to CVS for a minute. Yeah,
Nice.
I I always liked CVS. That looked like it was a smart school, man.
You could say that sometimes, but they
Cause
felt
when
like,
didn't they teach y'all like trades and stuff in there too?
yeah, it was a vocational school, man. So
Okay,
you know, it had all
vocational.
the different shops from business and finance all the way down to automech, food service, stuff like that.
So now I know you be all over the shy.
Yeah.
So it ain't got to be in your hood. But if somebody come to the shy and they want that hood food, where you sending them to?
That hood food. Well, you know, Harold's is a landmark, so I probably would send them to Harold's on 87th and Sangamon. That's dope. Or
That
the
that's 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 semi safe to go to that one. Yeah, I would send somebody there.
a little bit, you
It's kind
know,
of safe.
and Uncle Remus out west.
Okay.
Can't miss them. And Italian Fiesta, 81st and 82nd and Halston.
Not, hey, nobody mess with Italian Fiesta.
Nah,
Nobody.
they got it
I
on
think
lock.
they got one like on Lake Park, like 47th too. I just got some
47.
from them a couple weeks ago. Nobody messing with Italian Fiesta.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Italian Fiesta. I don't mess with the one on 71st.
Where that one at?
It's on 71st and Constance, right off of Jeffrey, just west of
Oh,
Jeffrey.
okay. Yeah. That's the one. My boy Mike
Yeah,
Mecca used to be in there all the time. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
Harold's Uncle Remus, man, since you brought it up, man. If you got to pick who you going with.
I'm a pig Harold's. I'm a South Side guy, you know. But
Yeah.
I like Uncle Remus the way they bread they chicken, and I do like they sauce. But when it comes to the taste, you can't go wrong with Harold's. But you got
I
to
I,
go to the right one though.
I gotta be honest. I had been hating on Uncle Remus and I never even had it before because I was vegetarian for a while. So
Nice.
I just started back eating meat when I after I had came out of my COVID coma, right? So
Right.
about a couple of weeks ago, some of my guys from Louisiana was in here. Shout out to HD for president. He was in town, so I took him to Harold's. Then I took
Mhm.
him to Uncle Remus. Then I realized like I never even ate Uncle Remus before, so I get some Uncle Remus. They liked Uncle Remus better. I don't see it.
Uncle
I'm
Remus
sorry,
is
y'all.
good.
I'm sorry,
Uncle
West
Remus is
Siders.
good.
I didn't see it. I didn't. I didn't like nothing about it. I do not have to have it again. It wasn't the worst I done had, but I do not have to
Mhm.
have it again. I won't complain. But
I understand.
that's
I
just me.
understand. I like Uncle Remus. Like I say, it's the sauce, it's the breading. But when it
Yeah,
comes to that taste of herbs and spices, Harold's got them faded, hands down.
that was it. So let me ask you. Well, we always ask this. What? It's gonna be hard with you now that I think about it.
Mm.
What's your favorite hood movie?
My favorite hood movie. Well, you know, I got my favorites, man. I'm gonna exclude anything that I'm in.
Including.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean that wouldn't be fair, man. You know,
Okay.
um, my favorite hood movie. I like Shotas
Okay.
and Menace to Society.
There we go. You the first one. Nah, you know, I forgot my boy Shotters too. Y'all the first two to really put Shotters. I always get Menace to Society or Boys in the Hood, but
Hey, Mad Max is my man.
Shotters is the truth. Shotters is the truth.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So which one started for you first? The music or the acting?
It was definitely the music.
Okay.
When I was a shorty watching Michael Jackson do his thing, I knew that I was destined to be an entertainer.
Right.
At that time, preferably the music persuasion. My grandmama had me in church, so I was playing instruments. I played the piano, the drums,
Oh, okay.
the guitar, acoustic guitar. Um, so it was definitely music. I fell in love with music, and coming from the South, I'm first generation American. My family is from Haiti, and
Oh,
so
say that.
yeah, so I had this Southern drawl with a
Right.
Haitian accent when I first came to Chicago. So I didn't have a
Mm,
lot of friends, you know. So music was like my refuge. Music is the
right.
soundtrack of my life. All types of music, though. Not just the traditional R&B and soul, but I like country music. I grew
Right.
up in the '80s, so I like rock. I like
Right.
rock and roll and some heavy metal, but it was definitely music.
Yeah, I was just the other day I was telling him like, man, I remember when rap wasn't really the thing. Like I remember listening to ZZ Top and stuff like that. It was
Yeah,
like it was normal for us before rap came and took over. Oh
yeah.
now we got
Rap took over rock and roll.
oh now we got a comment from the streets. You know we check in with the streets. Gregory Stevenson, what's up, Big G? He said
What's
New
up,
Jack
bro?
City.
Hey, New Jack
Yeah.
City was fire. Nino Brown, man,
New Jack City is hard, man. New Jack City is
fire,
hard.
fire.
Man, it's hard.
Shout out to Greg.
Uh,
That was a good answer.
um. So, when is the first time you really got into rapping, though?
Well, to be honest with you, man, rap was like the last thing I put on my utility belt.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
yeah, man. I want to be Luther. I want to sing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And I wrote and did a few things, but see, I also produce. So in the midst of producing, I got tired of people putting garbage on my tracks. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And I said to myself, I could do that.
Right.
Like no BS. I said to myself, I could do that, and I did it. So I haven't really been rapping that long, man. It's been about a decade now. I
Okay.
was,
That's
doing R&B, writing poetry, things like that.
who some of the people you did tracks for?
Oh man, a lot of people. Tony Grams, Frank Looney. Shout out
Okay.
my boy Jay. Frank. Shout out my boy Jay Menace. Man. Shout out my man K Easy Grease. That's my big brother right there,
Man,
man.
that's the dude right there.
Hey man, you can't find a nicer, more humble gentleman than K Easy Grease.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
know
my
what I'm
man.
saying?
That's my man.
Uh, Soundmaster T. I give him a lot of love, man, because he really introduced me to the music game, and
Okay.
he helped me perfect my craft, whether it
Yeah,
be on
that's
the
the dude.
production side
That that's
and
that's that's probably the best teacher you can get. So yeah.
oh yeah, he helped me perfect my craft, man. Whether it be on the production side or just trying to find my sound. Because when you
Right.
first start rapping, you ain't thinking about your sound.
Right.
You just trying to make sure that your shit, well, your stuff, it flows correctly. Your
Right.
lyrics. But it's not till you get knee deep into it that you realize the techniques and the sound, because you have to separate yourself from everybody else.
Right.
And so I tip my hat off to him a lot, man, because I wouldn't know anything, when it comes down to being a well-rounded artist.
Hmm. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a good dude to pick it up from.
Oh yeah.
So let me It's all in the same thing. Well, no, hold on. Before I get off the music stuff. So you put 20 songs on your album.
Yeah, 20 songs.
So like, what made you with people with these short attention spans? And you got some hitters on your album too, man. I see
Oh
Cold
yeah,
Hard from Crucial Conflict on there.
oh
But
yeah. Shout out to bro.
but I'm gonna go back to your features. The with this short attention span that everybody got, what made you drop 20 songs on the album?
Man, I had a lot to say,
Right,
and the story behind that is I initially only have 11 songs on the album,
right,
so we recorded about 45 songs
woo,
for the album that we was working. We
right,
recorded about 45 songs for the album, and I had like a listening party. So all those that were invited were those who I really appreciate their music IQ, their
right,
opinion, things of that nature.
smart,
And man, we couldn't figure it out.
right,
We couldn't figure out. Everything had such a good sound and a good vibe that we just said, forget it. Let's go ahead and just put 20 on there. And we put 20 songs on there, man. And they're
smart,
not too long, so it's cool, but
right,
it's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we put together the album, something that was a melting pot of different sounds and a vibe. It's rare that you could put an album in and listen to it straight through, and that's what I was aiming for. You know,
okay, yeah, and like I say, you got some authentic Chicago legends on there too.
oh
So
yeah,
it's
no
like
doubt.
you really put it together. And one of the people that you have on that album, who I gotta talk about in this interview anyway, is
Hmm.
good old Billy Ray Valentine,
Billy Ray Valentine,
aka Magic, aka Black Daddy.
yes
Man, that
indeed.
that's my dude right there, man. That is the first person. Like when I finally decided I'm gonna take rap seriously, about 2001. So I'm like, man, I ain't gonna do nothing but rapping. I
Hmm.
had my CDs. He had a record store on 69th and Halsted, and
Hmm.
I was taking the CDs around, and he's like, "Oh my goodness, you got your stuff ready to go?" So I'm letting him hear, and like, yeah, I recorded all of it, did the cover, all that. He like, man, see, I gotta mess with people like you. That's
Hmm.
got everything ready, and you don't need to be babysat. And
That's right.
he showed me a lot of love ever since then, man. I really, that's why I love everything I see you and him doing, because I know it's official, and I know he be around good people, so it just works out perfect. Shout out to you, Magic. We
Yep.
finna
Shout
talk
out to
about
Billy Ray
what y'all
Valentine.
been doing. Hold on, we got the streets checking in. Hold on, Sean Richardson, keep grinding, G. I sure will. That's what we doing, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Yes indeed.
Um, so now I might be missing some stuff and hopping, but I just gotta know, how did you get into the movie, the acting thing?
Man, it was totally by accident, brother. Um, I want to say like 2015. I was um I was doing a show at Tailgaters out in Bolingbrook.
Yeah,
I was
tailgate.
opening up. I believe it was Ti. I was opening up for,
Okay,
and I didn't know that his daughter was initially supposed to be on Empire.
I didn't know
I
that
didn't
either.
know that. No, I didn't know his daughter was initially supposed to be on Empire. So it was some people from Empire that was at the show.
Right.
So I did my set. I had a 15-minute set. I'm coming off of the stage. I'm sweating, and you know what I'm saying, carrying on. And four individuals walked up to me. Two white guys, a white lady, and a black lady.
Well,
That asked me if I had ever acted before, and I said, "Nah, that wasn't nothing I was even interested in."
right.
And so they told me that it was an audition for a role on Empire. Empire was
Okay.
fresh and new. So I'm like, yeah, I auditioned. So mind you, this was a Thursday night. Friday morning, I got a phone call, and they said we need you to be at Center Space on Monday. Have a 60-second monologue together. I don't know what the hell a monologue is at this point. So
What?
I researched
Well,
what a
hey, what is a
monologue is.
monologue? Explain to people so they
A,
know.
a, a monologue is basically you acting out a scene of your choice.
Okay.
From a movie. You're
Right.
acting out that particular scene. So I found me a scene. My monologue was Samuel Jackson in Pulp Fiction
Oh
when the
man,
movie
that's
first
hard.
came on. Yeah, yeah, that was my monologue. So I drove my family crazy over the weekend, you know, and so that Monday I show up to Center Space. A lady walks in the room where I'm at, pulls me out the room, and instantly starts fitting me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know the process. So a lady come with a script. She throw it at me. She said, "Your name is Carl. This is your line." The line was, "Hey, you stop." I say, "Shoot, I could do that." And I worked on Empire for 4 years. After that, for a season as the
Oh,
head of
straight up.
security. Yeah, as the head of
What was your
security.
role?
My name was Carl. I was the head of.
What you was doing?
I was head of Lion Security. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was part of the core cast. Me and about five other guys that did security for the show. Shout out to all of them, man. But yeah, that was how I started. And
What was that like being around those big seasoned actors like Terrence and Taraji?
I man, it makes you realize that they just people.
Right.
They had their good days, they had their bad days. Some days they felt like being bothered. Other days they didn't. You know what I
Right.
mean? They were just people. Terrence Howard was a very cool, down to earth person. Who else was down to earth? Forrest Whitaker, believe it or not. You know,
Yeah.
he's very business savvy. You never really would catch him goofing off. If you caught him in between scenes, he was going over his lines thousands of times. Very, very intricate type of brother. Um, it made me thirsty for more.
Right.
What I
Right.
was doing wasn't enough for me. And I can't say that without giving Billy Ray Valentine
Right.
another shot because he was the first one that gave me an opportunity to play a leading role. You know, so but yeah, man, that was 2016,
Man, I gotta
2015.
now here I go saying you my favorite actor, and I didn't even know you was on Empire. I gotta go back and look at that. Cause
Yeah,
I just know
man.
you from your
Yeah,
leading roles, which we gonna get into that. So how did you bump into Billy Ray and like how did you end up getting that first leading role?
man. I met Billy Ray Valentine in 2011.
Oh,
That's when I
okay.
first met him, and he was shooting videos at that time. And I was just really starting off doing the music thing seriously as a rapper.
Right,
And he was supposed to shoot a video for me. I
right.
met him through Latrice Johnson, and he showed up to my house, man. And that meeting lasted for about 4 5 hours, man. We just shot the breeze, talked about business, talked about life, fatherhood, being a man. We never shot the video,
Right,
but we kept in contact throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? Then finally, like 2019, we linked back up. He had just got done with Magic, filming Magic,
right.
and from there, we've been working ever since, nonstop, man. We ain't had a break yet, man. We actually, before I got on the interview with you, I was on a group call for one of the movies that we filming right now. It's called Billy. It's a
Oh,
cop movie. Look out for that. It's crazy,
so y'all,
crazy.
so y'all filming right now.
Yeah, right now.
Can you get a
Right
name?
now.
Can you get a name?
Yeah, it's called Billy. It's a cop
Oh,
movie.
Billy. Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
He told me about that one.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then we got Theotis and United Nations dropping at the end of the year. So
Man,
it's been nothing
okay.
but work for us, man. Nothing but work constantly since 2019.
So let me ask you this. Now, first of all, I need y'all to go check out. Let me get my favorite two off top: the Walker
Okay,
Rufus and Black
you
Caesar.
did.
I mean, Little Caesar, right? Is it little or
You
black?
did. It's Little Caesar.
Yeah, Little Caesar. Y'all go
Yeah.
check them out. Now, I gotta ask you this:
Mm.
which one was your favorite between the two?
My favorite, my favorite would be um the Walker Rufus, and
Okay.
because of that, I think the storyline was just so dope with the Walker Rufus. The storyline was dope. The dialogue was dope. The characters were interesting. You know, it made you want to look into their lives individually to see what made them make the decisions that they made. So I would definitely say the Walker Rufus.
Yeah, man. I like Walk. I mean, I love them both, but Walker Rufus, y'all really showed off. Like, man, I really was proud of y'all watching Walker Rufus.
Oh,
All the other
yeah.
ones is cool. I'm not saying I
Yeah.
got no, but watching y'all do Walker Rufus, I'm just like, wow, they really is doing this. It almost seemed like that shootout where y'all in the street and stuff. It's just like I felt
Oh
like I was
yeah.
watching a big high budget, like a real big budget
Yeah.
film. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really did it, and K Easy got off in that movie. He definitely got
Oh
it
yeah,
off.
man. Case is a natural born entertainer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to him, and that was his first role, man.
Oh, that was his first role too.
That was his first role, man, and he knocked it out the ballpark.
Yeah, I he shouldn't have told me. I'm gonna tell it. I love how Magic said he gonna like make movies off of your character
Yeah,
backstory from the movies. So I'm like, oh man, I've been
bro.
waiting. I've been waiting for that. It's like, man, y'all just. It's like it ain't no way people should be talking about y'all like how we talk about menace to society and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like y'all really I really go back and watch them or whoever come over my house, hey, watch that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Definitely
where's
appreciate it,
all?
man.
Tell them where to find all the movies that you in. You gotta let them know, man.
Oh man, listen, man. Wherever movies are being streamed, at man, we on Tubi, Vudu, Fandango, Peacock, TV One, um, Fudu, Amazon Prime Video. You know,
Hmm.
we everywhere.
Give them some names again so they
Uh,
know.
the Walker Rufus, Magic, Roseland, Little
Yeah, the
Caesar,
comedy. Yeah,
and also a Masquerade Trap.
yeah, I like that too. Um,
Yeah.
and which one is finna drop?
We got Theotis. Theotis is the sequel to the Walker Rufus.
And
That's
who's
dropping
that
at the
based
end of
on?
the year. You did, but it's definitely the sequel to the Walker Rufus. Everybody want to know what happens next,
Right.
and Theotis is definitely going to tell the story. It's a really dope movie, high octane action, dialogue. Theotis a fool, man.
So
You
you
know,
so so you the straight up start and Theota. So man,
yeah,
that's one premiere I'm gonna be at, man. Y'all gotta let me know when y'all. That's one
got
I gotta be at, man. I
got
definitely you know I definitely gotta get on the camera with y'all soon, man. Magic been telling me, I've been working on my looks, so maybe
Hey
maybe I
man,
will
if they
get.
let me in movies, man, they'll let anybody in there. What you mean, Church?
Man, I gotta get in, man. My schedule, I just gotta sit some time out and fall back from everything because the movies is where it's going, man. It's like if you ain't doing the movies, you ain't doing nothing, man. The movies is where it's going.
Oh yeah,
It's,
people want to see what's going on.
it's definitely where it's going. Um, what else I want to ask you? So is the movies with magic all you been doing right now?
Oh no, man. I did a movie with LaShawn Holiday. What a Day When Sunday Comes. That's dropping early 2024. I got a movie called Operation Chicago, which drops Halloween. We're actually having a free premiere to that at the movie theater on 600 North Michigan. So
Okay,
man, I've been working, man. It's been
man.
nonstop work since 2019, brother.
What is it like working with my guy Billy Ray Valentine though? Like, how is he as a director?
Hey man, you got to be on your toes. You know, Billy is no nonsense. You know, we can kick it after it's over with.
Right,
But while we shooting, stay focused. You know, um, it's mighty funny that you brought up that scene where we had a shootout in the middle of the street.
right,
Man, we didn't have no permit. We just shot
right.
and did that. So, and it was so real
How do y'all
that a
have
white
a shootout in the middle of the
in
street
broad
like that? And
daylight.
there ain't no somebody should have called the police, man.
Hey, this white lady pulled up. This white lady pulled up like, "Oh my God, you want me to call the police?" She was screaming. She was screaming, and we had to rest assured that we was just filming a movie, man. But
Oh
we have
wow.
situations like that all the time, man. And it just works out that the creator be in our favor. You know, nobody get
Right.
locked up, you know, but we be scaring the hell out of people, man.
Man, I wouldn't no way when I seen actually when I seen I'm like, man, they had to get the street shut down and all this stuff to do this because it's like it looks so real.
Man,
So
we shut it down ourselves, man.
oh wow, I know people man, that's
Boy, they
dope.
was losing their mind, bro.
That's dope. That's
Yeah.
really that's really dope. Yeah, man, I'll show man. He gotta come out with that Theotis, man. I'm really see what I like about it, y'all represent Chicago. And like I told Magic, it's like only thing I want him to do is bring some more younger people. But like you say, it's hard to get people that's devoted. But y'all take me back to a time when I was there, out there.
Right,
And I'm like,
right.
and it makes me remember it's still people out there. So people try and make it like you got to be 16, 17, but it's still people who I came up with that that's their thing. They not trying to be a rapper. They're not trying to be an actor. They're not trying to be on Facebook and stuff. They still making their money in the street and staying out the way. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh yeah.
so I like how y'all able to tap into that because it's like y'all did it so straight. That's why I can't wait to see what old Theoda is on
All right, man. That's
because
what
he was the
everybody waiting
firebird.
on, man.
I'm gonna give y'all a little hint. The Theotis character, I'm gonna give y'all a spoiler. So Theotis is like the old dog of the movie. So just imagine a whole movie about old dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
Theotis just ain't take nothing from nobody. He was with it, and he was gonna ride to the end. I actually thought Theotis was gonna get killed, and I was gonna be mad if he did.
It's never the loose wire or the loose
It
cannon
never is.
that dies. Even in real life. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It's always the more calm one that leave here. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
never the loose wire. I remember this
never.
one dude. They eventually got him in my neighborhood because he was just doing too much. When I'm talking to him one day, he got bullet holes all in his headrest. I'm like, how did they miss you? Like, how did this happen? But
The grace of
he was the
God.
loose wire. I'm like, man, everybody, something happened to except this dude. So yeah, you're right. It's always the loose wire to get the retirement or the long run.
Oh yeah.
I definitely agree with it. So now that we got that all out the way, I gotta get your opinion on something because this has
Okay.
been big for me lately. Do you think a person can get rich working a job?
Nah, I don't. I feel like it's not made for you to really make no real money. It's
Right.
made for you to make somebody else some money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand that.
Okay.
They tricked us when we were shorties, man. You know, go to school, get this piece of paper so that you can get a good job and work for somebody.
Right.
When in all actuality, statistics say that 95% of Fortune 500 CEOs don't have a college degree,
Yeah.
and
I didn't know that, but I know.
half of them don't have a high school diploma. Look that up.
Yeah, I
They
didn't know
tricked
that. I
us.
know it's successful people that don't have the education to
Yeah,
back them up.
they tricked us into working for others. You know, the key is ownership. The key is working for yourself. You know, I stopped working a regular 9 to 5 many years ago because I
Right.
was tired of making others millions while they were giving me the scraps, and I was doing all the work.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to discourage anybody from furthering their education because that's a brilliant thing too. Knowledge is power, you know.
Oh,
But you can be anything you want to be, long as you being it for yourself and doing it for yourself.
okay. I definitely I definitely feel like though that it is some, you can get a good job that can get you there, but working for yourself is not for the weak.
Oh no, it's not.
It's not for the weak. You got it.
Hell,
You
hell,
gotta.
the weak can't even be theyself, let alone work for theyself.
Yeah, the weak can't even be themselves. Let alone. But it's just like I don't know, man. It's like I be seeing some people and I be like, that's all they need is that job. But it's like I can't do that.
Yeah.
It's like I can't. It'll mess up everything I'm trying to do if I'm locked in to gotta be here all the time. Now I work a job that's flexible with my schedule. If the money
Mm,
is right and like I didn't it's still working for myself though. But I didn't like contracted stuff. But my schedule be so flexible that it
mm.
works with everything else I'm doing. Cause it's like that's all I can do. Cause it's like, man, I just have to make me some money every day. I don't care if it's $5. If
Oh yeah.
I if I don't touch no new money, I just feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
yeah. You feel stagnant.
you
You
feel
know what I'm
stagnant.
saying? You feel
Yeah.
stagnant. Those people that have that vision, if nothing is coming in, man, it kind of puts you in a position of where as you paralyzed. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And with the energy that's out here right now, man, that could lead to a world of trouble. So I just don't like to sit still, man. You know, idle mind is the devil's playground, they say. And that's very real in a lot of situations and cases, you know.
Right. Yeah. Sin still can. How you doing? Dumb stuff.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
Sitting
I did.
still or waiting on something to come to you. You know,
Right.
whenever you're in a position of where you got to wait on somebody, you got to wait to get paid, you got to wait on a ride, you got to wait to eat, you got to wait. Everything is on somebody else's time. It can't do anything but stagnate you.
Man, you know what though? Now you know what? You just said something, and as you were saying, it made me realize something. Now, like I say all the time, sometimes I'm 50,000 up, sometimes I'm 5,000 in the hole.
Hmm.
And as a hustler that work for itself, that's kind of what ticks me off because I be waiting on people. You know, dudes tell me, "Hey man, I got these dudes, man. They gonna spend $1 million for with you, man. Just be here at 10
Hmm.
tomorrow, on Tuesday or whatever." Then you get there, oh man, they ain't here yet. I don't know what they doing. And it's like at the end of the day, somebody might call and ask me for something, and I tell them no, and they get upset. But it's
Hmm.
like I'm only as good as I don't work a conventional job like you might and get your
Right,
money every week or every 2 weeks.
right.
So if the
You get
people
your
don't
money
come
hourly.
through, I can't get paid. So it's like
Right.
with people like us, we got to really know how to budget our money better than a person who get paid every week or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's
Absolutely.
like so when I
And I have a real thing with time, bro. You know,
right
time is the most precious commodity on this earth because it's the only thing that you can't get back.
only thing
You know, you can get more friends, you can get another woman, you can get another man, you can get some more money, but you can't get the time back.
you
You
can't
know,
get
the
the time
biggest
back.
gift that time will give us is wisdom,
Right.
but you can't go back and grab that time and go right back to that moment and do something different. So I don't play about my time, man,
Mm-hmm.
at all.
Yeah, you ain't lying. It's this dude over in the Dominican, and he be tripping me out. He like talking third person, so everything he tell you, he be like, "Yeah, so you go down there, then they got the best tacos over there." And every time he finishes the conversation with you, he say, "Give Rob something for his time." But I feel him though, because man, time is money, and people, like you said, that's the one thing you can't get back, and people don't value time.
They
People
don't.
waste time talking about what they gonna do. Just like when I said I need you on the interview, I say, man, when can you do it? Let's get it done.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like
Yeah.
I had to tell a dude today. Me and him putting an event together,
Hmm.
and I didn't want my name on it because the city we doing it in be hating on me. So I'm like, well, I got to get my partner name on the paperwork or something with you too, in case you're not around. He's like, man, I'm gonna be around. What you talking about? And I had to just finally tell her, hey man, my mama was planning on going to the riverboat in the morning and she died that night. So I can't, anything can happen. And I
That's
can't
right.
waste time. I get stuff done and prepare. So it's like, that's what, this could all be over in in the blink of an eye. So you
Right.
gotta go ahead and get stuff done instead of talking about what you would have done. Like when I leave here, nobody's gonna say he was just finna so and so. Nope. They'll be like, man, he stayed
Yeah.
moving, stayed making stuff happen. So it's
Hmm.
like you talking about movies you got coming out. You can't say you're an actor if you ain't got no if you ain't got movies coming. I know
Yeah.
so many people that say they do what you do and ain't got nothing, ain't done nothing, ain't got nothing. Talking about what they're gonna do, and like you said, you doing the music, the rapping was easy, the singing is your thing. You using all them talents, and I tell people all the time, God ain't gonna keep blessing you with talents if you don't use the stuff that He gave you. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right. Your gift will become a curse. It'll be a hindrance to you
Yeah,
because
that's
you're not moving in the way that you're supposed to move. You gotta walk in who you are. And when
right.
God gives you things, you got to walk in that, man. That's
Yeah,
part of that's part of praise and worship. Walking in all the gifts that He gave you, regardless of what they are.
there
You
you
know.
go. There you go. And man, I just like I say, man, every time I see you doing something, man, I'd be proud, man. I'd be like, hey, cause we got a bunch of mutual homeboys anyway, and
Oh
I
yeah,
just be
a whole
like,
lot.
so hey, man, I see you winning. I might well beat the Otis when I see that man you doing something. Cause hey, that's that's why I'm glad, man. It's an honor to have you on here,
Man,
cause
no doubt, brother.
I know you're working, man. I know you're busy, man. So
Oh
man,
yeah.
y'all just got to keep mashing, man, putting on for the city, man, cause y'all gon' y'all gonna be all the way there, man. I can't wait to pop on you in Hollywood, cause
No doubt.
y'all gonna be all the way there, man. I'm just watching it get better and better. But you're not giving us something, and I'm gonna ask you about it now. I
Okay.
seen a um I seen a picture on Facebook, and
Hmm.
you was like in a costume, like
I was in a costume.
like some Africa Bambaataa looking type stuff. Boo, you know what I'm
Oh
talking?
yeah, that was for my role in United Nations.
Ha ha ha! You thought I was gonna let you not talk about United Nations? I know exactly
Yeah,
what I know exactly what it's from. So
yeah,
explain to that's what I'm really waiting for.
yeah.
Now
End of the
explain to
year, be
everybody
ready.
what United Nations is.
Well, United Nations, for all my old heads out there, United Nations is uh, um it's kind of like a spinoff of the Warriors, a remake of the Warriors. Remember the Warriors from what was that, 1978?
Right. Come out and
Warriors.
play.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
But it's totally modernized, it's totally urbanized, and it's based off of Chicago, real gangs in Chicago. And my
Wow.
character is Premier. My character is Premier. And I'm the guy that pulls together all the gangs for that
Right.
gang meet that night. And it's about a gang from Gary, Indiana that was invited to a gang summit on the west side of Chicago. They get
Wow.
framed for the murder of Premier, and
Wow.
they got to make it from the west side of Chicago all the way
Oh
back to
no.
Gary, Indiana. It's crazy.
Oh man. And that's finished. That's done.
Oh,
You
that's
getting that for
done.
sure.
It's coming out the end of the year for sure, for sure.
Oh man, yeah. Magic was telling me about it when he was putting it together. I'm like, man, y'all finna
Oh man, it's crazy. We got
yeah.
some really good cameos in there of some pretty dope and important people, man. The storyline is dope, man. Shout out and rest in peace to my boy Mac Mecca.
Mac Mecca, rest
Shout
in
out
peace
and
to the
rest in peace
homie.
to my girl Yayo Royale. They were all killed during the movie.
Man, rest
One
in
one
peace.
one died after the movie, which was Mac Mecca. And
Right.
then Yayo Royale, she died while we were filming the movie.
Wow.
So rest in peace to them. Both great people. You already know Mac Mecca, man. Mike Mecca
Oh
was
yeah.
one of the most lovable guys that I ever met in my life, man. Honest. You knew where he was coming from. You ain't have to
You
figure
knew
him
where he was
out.
coming from. And he was
Yeah,
on the way to he was on the he won. I can't sit and say, oh, he was Mac Mecca did his thing, man, all while he was here.
yeah.
To
He
the
did his
day he
thing while
left,
he was
He
here.
did it. He did it. He put in work, man. He put in a lot of work, and I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
glad to
man.
see him hop from behind the mic and hop behind the camera. It's like
Yeah, yeah.
and in front of the camera. It's dope, man. And,
Very genuine brother, man. I knew him for about 15 years, man, and very, very genuine brother, man. It was great to have an opportunity to see him blossom into who he became.
right,
He's one of the people that I could say that I was proud that I had an opportunity to get to know him, who he was.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah, man. I definitely appreciate you, man, for the way you support me and Snap with this thing, man. You know what
oh,
I'm
no doubt,
saying?
man. Hey,
You
man,
all,
y'all have some great topics, man.
man. Thank you.
Realistic topics coming from real, authentic individuals. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yeah.
you can't beat that.
Man, that means a lot coming from you. Especially, you always comment, you always like, you always check in. And
Oh
man,
yeah.
I really appreciate it. I know Snap hates that he ain't on this interview with me, but
That's all right. I'm a rap with
you'll
my
be back.
man. You know.
You'll be
Yes,
back,
indeed.
especially after these movies get to dropping. See,
Ooh, we got some stuff for y'all, man. I can't wait
man,
for you to see this good stuff we got in the pot.
everybody, y'all just thank me now, because when y'all go watch these movies, y'all gonna say, "Oh my goodness!" So yeah, I'm waiting for the I'm waiting for the new stuff. I gotta I gotta get up with y'all. Maybe I can do one of them interviews where we got the cast on there talking about the movies after it drop. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Let's
So
let's let's put something together, man. Let's
yeah,
put something together, man. We open to all type of ideas, man. You know what I'm saying? We working. We
man,
working.
we finna get it, man. I definitely Yeah, man, you definitely done gave me another good interview under the belt. Really appreciate it. Why don't
No
you
doubt,
tell
brother.
people where they can find the album at? Cause I'm bumping it.
All right. Well, the album is Whoa Boy, I Am Legend, and it's everywhere where music is streamed. Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube, Spotify. It's everywhere. So go check that out. Um, Follow me on social media. I'm very approachable. My IG is at Mr. Woboy. That's MRWHOABOI. My formerly known as Twitter is at Go Woboy, GOWHOABOI. And on Facebook, holla at me, man. I'm Cedric Collins, or you can go like my fan page, Mr. Woboy. I'm everywhere, y'all.
Man, it's that simple. So, shouts out to everybody that's checking it. Even on Facebook. Y'all hit that like button, man. Let me know y'all alive. Let me know y'all alive. Let me know y'all rocking with us. I know a lot of y'all gonna see this later because I just been throwing them out there. But man, I need y'all to see this stuff and see my people. I appreciate all y'all. And the Otis is I
The
I ain't gonna
Yotis
lie,
is
man.
on the way, y'all. It's
I
on the
want
way.
I want United Nations, but I need the Otis, man. So I'm a
Hey, man, you're
I'm gonna
gonna
make
love
sure.
them. They both well worth the wait, brother.
All I got to say, Mr. Billy Ray Valentine. I don't want to fall out with you about this Deodar stuff, man. I don't want to hear none about it got pushed back because I know you, man. I know you always working on 5 movies at once. I need this movie, man. Okay, or you can give it to me and I'll bootleg it. But I need this
Only in America.
I'm screaming. So yeah, man. Everybody hit that like, all that good stuff. But it's only one way we end our show, man. We have to tell them what it is when I ask the question. What's the hood?
The
I'm waiting on
hood.
you. There we go.
What's what? What's the hood to me?
Now, what's the hood? Yeah, what's the hood? What's your hood?
Inglewood.
Boom.